What's up, squad? Back with another video. I seen the title's going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see in the title. So, you have here, it says breaking. Zohran Mamdani wins election and becomes the first Muslim mayor of New York City. As people are, and the crazy thing is, and it doesn't surprise me, a lot of people are having second thoughts about this. There's a lot of people that's having second thoughts. I'm sure y'all on X all the time, and y'all can see that multiple people are, looking at this like, dang, like, and this what makes me so mad about it though, is that you have all these creators constantly, saying this isn't the right person. This is regardless of whatever your views are. There are a lot of creators out here like myself, that will say something, and it's not even, based off of one's view. It's more so of letting y'all know about a person, and letting y'all know, that this is what this individual is. I don't so much want to, turn anybody to, oh yeah, this individual, don't do this. It's more so of, I'm going to let you know really about, who this individual is. Y'all know that Mamdani has did multiple, speeches saying that things will be free, this, that, and the other, and how things will run, in New York City. You literally have here, this is an update. Zohran Mamdani shocks his supporters by admitting things cannot be free. Check it out.
Good morning, New York City, and thank you. Last night we made history, and today we begin the work of making a new administration. Welcome to the transition. This is the period over the next few months where we build a city hall that delivers on the promises of our campaign, to make New York City affordable and to make government accountable to the people it serves. As we prepare to govern, we'll start announcing the leaders who will help implement our agenda. People like deputy mayors who oversee entire areas of government, and the commissioners who carry out the critical work of city agencies. These appointments will be driven by excellence, integrity, and a hunger to solve old problems with new solutions. Talking to organizers on the front lines of the fight to improve our city, government veterans with proven track records, policy experts from around the country and the world, and
he's really trying to make all of this sound good.
People who know better than anyone what our neighborhoods deserve. And this will be a period, like the campaign we ran and the city hall to come, defined by transparency. Because New Yorkers deserve a government they can trust. On January 1st, I will be your mayor. New Year's Day, and a new era for this city. Oh, and one more thing. Remember how I told you a few months ago to stop sending us money? You can start again. This transition...
The fact, this is my thing. The fact that this man has did this whole time you've been speaking for this whole minute. It's one of those things like, oh yeah, I'm about to talk a good game, make everything sound good, and then boom, ask him for more money. Ask him for money.
To stop sending us money, you can start again. This transition requires staff, research, and an infrastructure that can meet this moment. And it will be made possible by the people who built and believe in this movement. So I hope you'll make a donation at transition2025.com. Now let's get to work.
It's one of those, y'all know those commercials? Y'all know those commercials? And it's like one of those, they like, oh yeah, this is good for your body, this medicine, this will go and work, and this will do this do that. And then at the end, they hit you with all the side effects. All the things that, this is what this remind me of. I'm not even gonna lie. That's exactly what it reminds me of. And it's pretty wild. You literally have here, this is New York City Fire Commissioner Robert Tucker. He's resigning. Says he's not waiting for Zohran Mamdani to take office. And he refuses to serve under any mayor who built this career to demonize people, demonizing people like him. I'm telling y'all, it's all right here. The thing is though, and I wanted to show y'all in particular, this video, because this is exactly who people are voting for. I mean, honestly, this is who, and I seen this video and I'm like, there's no way people want this. It's pretty wild. Check it out.
New Yorkers are going to learn the hard way what socialism is. It's communism light. My mother fled communist Cuba, and my mother lost her home. And Zohran Mamdani says that we should abolish private property ownership. My mother's father's gas stations were taken away as small businesses. This is a man who wants to have government-run supermarkets. Ration food. He's going to tell people how many loaves of bread we can have in New York City. It is ludicrous, not to mention the public safety concerns that we have. He's going to drive the police out, and he's not going to replace them. And we're already down 7,000 cops in this city. So I'm concerned about public safety, quality of life. He wants to actually legalize prostitution. That's his job creation, as economic development for women. It is just outrageous what's going to happen, and it's going to be incumbent upon people like me, the only Republican in our city, and President Trump, to hold him accountable, to try to do whatever we can to stop this train from totally running off the rails.
I want to ask you about the filibuster, because Republicans want to play by the Queen's rules. Oh, we can't touch the filibuster. We can't touch the filibuster. Can you convince me tonight that the Democrats, the first chance they get, will not abandon the filibuster and drive this country right into the ground?
Well, I've exactly raised that point today, that if we don't do it, that I am concerned that the Democrats will do it. And so we really need to have a more serious discussion about it.
John Thun's got to wake up.
So the simple fact, like I seen a post. And it said something about Gotham, and how bad New York City not could be. It's a chance, and we'll get, into more of that, within this video. But what it could be, in a sense, what it actually could be. You literally have this rationed food, having the government over restaurants and stores and this, that, and the other. Then you have this no jails. I'm just so confused on how people would want that. I truly, I had this talk with my girl. I'm like, I truly don't understand, like, how this world is. It's pretty wild. Seeing on how people have changed. It's more so of how people done got soft. People done got soft a little. I truly don't understand it. I don't understand it whatsoever. And it's confusing to me. It's very confusing to me. Literally you got, and this is as soon, I'm talking about as soon as, he won an election. This is the first thing he said, when it comes to President Donald Trump. Says New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, Mr. President Trump, when I say this to you. To get any of us, you'll have to get through all of us. So one thing about this, that it shows me that a lot of this, again, is more so of the hatred, towards President Trump. And that's one thing that I totally cannot stand. I totally cannot stand, that people are constantly pushing this, because of the hate towards President Trump, and the people they have to suffer. If you look really deep into it, and this is pretty simple. A lot of this is because, you have a lot of these individuals in office that has this hate towards President Trump.
On November 5th, 2024, the American people reclaimed our government. We restored our sovereignty. We lost a little bit of sovereignty last night in New York, but we'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. We rescued our economy, regained our liberty, and together we saved our country.
So one thing about it, like President Trump has said, take care of it. He'll definitely take care of it. And that's one thing that people got to understand, and that it's something to be taken care of. But that brings me to my next thing. You have this post by Terrence K. Williams, says, impeach and deport Zohran Mamdani. He's a threat to our country, and he's lied on this citizenship paperwork. Republicans get to work. So, trust and believe. One thing about it is that it's very much so true. It's very much so true. Got it here. Said, did you catch what line was missing from Zohran Mamdani's victory speech? I'm going to play the video and see if y'all notice.
After all, the conventional wisdom would tell you that I am far from the perfect candidate. I am young, despite my best efforts to grow older. I am Muslim. I am a democratic socialist. And most damning of all, I refuse to apologize for any of this.
One thing that he did not mention, and I don't know if y'all caught it, he did not once say that he's an American. Not once. We all know the truth. You know, and one thing about it is that, you know, again, it's one of those common sense things. He isn't. I mean, however you slice it, he isn't. And that's one thing that people got to understand. They truly have to understand that. Literally got here, Randy Fine just dropped one of the best lines in history. Check it out.
I've called for Zohran Mamdani to be deported. The only thing I want to see him running for is his gate at JFK on the deportation flight to Uganda.
Mm-hmm. And and I know a lot of people are wondering, you know, and why? You know, why that? You literally have House Republicans, Ogles and Fine, seek to denaturalize New York mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani, alleging, and I apologize, y'all. I'm not trying to rush too much, but I have been sick. I was actually in the hospital. I was in the hospital a couple days ago, and I know I don't mention a lot of these things. I try not to, you know, but yeah, I was. So just bear with me. I apologize. Says alleging he omitted his Democratic Socialist for America membership and support for the Holy Land 5 on his 2018 citizenship form. They demand DOJ investigation and as well deportation. First line here, this is to Attorney General Bondi. I write to request that the Department of Justice open an investigation into whether Zohran Mamdani, currently a candidate for mayor of New York City, should be subject to denaturalization proceedings on the grounds that he may have procured a U.S. citizenship through willful misrepresentation or concealment of material support for terrorism. Pretty wild. I'm telling y'all. Definitely wild. It's not looking good for him. I'll tell you that. Says Zohran Mamdani faced serious allegations of lying on his 2018 citizenship forms by concealing his Democratic Socialist of America membership and support for the Holy Land 5, tied to Hamas. So one thing about it is that they will for sure be looking to, you know, and investigating Mamdani. And I'm sure, you know, one thing about it that a lot of people are pretty much, you know, happy about it. One thing about it, though, is that you have this individual, and I know I just talked about this, you know, and said something about it, but you literally have this individual that truly shows in laughing in the faces of Americans. You know, the same people, you know, they're literally people that have voted and supporting this individual and literally showing everyone what he is wanting to do. And it literally is just, it's insane to me. And I don't understand it. I truly don't. Make sure y'all let me know y'all comments, thoughts on this video. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody. Catch y'all next one.